oh, I cheated on you the day we were going to get married? Well, it was bound to happen. It's just my crazy Gemini energy.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Nah. This is something where it just goes too far. Wait, no. No. Just no. Hi, welcome back to the castle. Today we will dive into a very, let's say, interesting topic because I don't care about astrology. I don't care if people like it. But some people go a little bit too far with it. And we're gonna see what Tommy from the channel Tommy NFG will say about that. So let's go. Alrighty, here's Tommy. The title. Jesus Christ. The title of the video is Most Annoying People, Astrology Girls. I don't know. Do you have any contact or idea what this could be about? Because I do, but I will not say anything. I would just enjoy. And hi, Tommy. Let's go into the video.
There's one odd thing in this world that brings all of us men together as a species.
Okay.
You can take the most racist hillbilly Chuck from Alabama, the most gangster shooter from the trenches of Chirac, the most devoted religious scholar in the world, the most politically correct Twitter warrior, and what would all these men have in common? Oh yeah, hating astrology. Some say the pandemic is one of the worst things to happen.
They have one enemy together. Oh, okay.
In human health history, but in reality it's always been astrology. The amount of influence astrology has had in our generation, mainly our generation's woman, has honestly been pretty crazy. Like that universal feeling guys get when being asked what their zodiac sign is will forever link us together as...
Do you know your zodiac sign even? I mean, I know mine, but I just don't care about it.
Primates. It might not be full and upfront to the eye, but ladies, let me tell you something right here and now. Every guy has a switch activated in their brain that makes them a little more angry for the rest of the day after you mention zodiac signs. You might see a little casual...
Wait, that makes you angry? Why?
Sigh from him glimpsing at the ground more often. His facial expression is slowly turning into a straight face, and whether you know it or not, he's definitely going to feel a different way after you mention it. I honestly really wasn't going to make a video on this because there's so many already talking about it.
Like, I don't know. I'm not sure about all of this. I'm also not very into it. Like the whole astrology thing. Like I like stars. I like the whole space. Like I'm learning to like all the space topics. But just with like that, I don't know. I don't want to be buckled down into one astrology sign. Basically, like my personality just put into a bucket and then put into somewhere. I just don't like that overall, so maybe that's why I'm not the biggest fan of it.
But it seems like the people getting into astrology just get worse and worse every year. And before I even start the main part of this video, because it's 2022, let me give a little disclaimer. Yes,
Wait, the video's so old? It is! Oh my god! It's still a very present topic.
I know. Not every girl is into astrology.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some girls I personally know that tell me they don't even care about it. Or just simply tell me they don't base their entire personality on it. And yes, there are also men that are into astrology.
Because it's okay to like something or like know something about certain things, but making it your whole personality can go bad, can go good, but I personally never had a good experience with it in my circles or like in my... what I experience with humans.
Astrology. But the ratio for women to men being into astrology is about 9 women to 1 man. So I just want to name this video Astrology Girls. I mean, when you have an entire definition for these type...
Really? A person can be of nondescript gender who takes astrology, tarot, yada yada yada, extremely seriously, often rejecting...
But girls, can you really blame me? How could I not talk about it? But first, let's define what astrology itself is. Astrology is the deviation of the supposed influences of the stars and planets on human affairs and terrestrial events by the position and aspects. And if you want the more shorter and realistic definition, bullshit. You're welcome.
You're welcome. I mean, so my take on this is also like the whole esoteric kind of spiritual thing. If it helps you, if it makes your day better, if you are a bit more positive about yourself, fine, go all out. But usually the balance of using it for yourself to just have like a more positive way of life and thinking, and then just buckling down into a pit of too much and annoying people can be super slim, and it's so easy to just fall into the pit. And that's about it. I think that is my take on it. Most of it.
Astrology itself, by the way, should not be confused with astronomy. Astronomy is actually a science that uses things such as math, physics, and chemistry to explain the
True. I put it. Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I put I can't even say the word anymore. Astronomy. Yeah, I think it is that. Astronomy, right? Yeah, I get into that type of topics nowadays a little bit with like all the space and all, and astrology is just not my thing. I'm sorry.
Origin of our evolution. Well,
Doesn't have
astrology
to
is
be
just a
though.
bunch of random ass predictions based on stars and shit. It's kind of like those superstitions you had as a kid. You know, step on a crack, break your mama's back, knocking on wood to prevent jinxing yourself. Except these girls pretty
much. That's like little things. That's okay. But
base their entire
what kind of mathematical problem is this? The ball behind me. What is that?
personality on that, which is one of the most annoying trait about astrology girls. Like some girls' sole personality trait.
How I see zodiac couples.
Will just be talking about astrology and everything to do with it. And fellas, this is a red flag. If you ever see a girl like this, do not pursue. I mean, someone basing their personality on one thing is already annoying to most people, right? I know I get annoyed when someone is like that.
I mean, if you have like an astrology boy, that I think that would be fine. But for like regular people, probably will be too much. Like life is just not that. Life is more.
We can even flip the switch on this subject. For example, let's talk about what's known as male astronomy for men. Red pill videos. I can't listen to one of those red pill dudes for 5 minutes without getting bored of them talking about the Matrix for the 100th time. And the way you girls cower in disgust about hearing red pill videos and seeing Andrew Tate is the exact same way guys feel when
was there blood under his nose?
You talk about astrology. But I damn near rather talk to anyone who does than a who bases her sense of self on star signs. One of the main problems I always see from astrology girls is blaming. Some girls will take the entire astrology chart itself, use it like it's some type of God-given spiritual essence that leads to everything being correct, and start using it as a way to blame things that happen in their life. Oh, I cheated on you the day we were going to get married? Well, it was bound to happen. It's just my crazy Gemini energy.
Yeah, this is nah. This is something where it just goes too far. Wait, no, just no.
Oh, I stabbed you 35 times in the fucking neck until you bled out. Sorry, you know how us Capricorns get when we're mad. Yeah, I accidentally killed.
Those are the things where like, nah. If you just use it for a little bit, like fine, go all out. But those kind of things, and people say that even, or like they have those crazy thoughts about something, and they're like, oh, that's just because I'm a whatever kind of zodiac sign.
A family of 5 in a head-on collision while drunk driving at 3 a.m. It's giving my Pisces energy on a fun night. No, you're just a murderer. No one's life should ever be ran like this. You can't just go out and start blaming things you do on the way the stars were positioned the day you were born. It seriously makes no sense to me. Your dad didn't inseminate into your mom and his sperm was magically altered due to the star's position that night. He was probably just
how babies are created. Yes.
So maybe, just maybe, you're a shitty person for actually doing those things. How are you going to do something and not blame it on yourself, which is the person who actually committed the act? It's exactly the same thing as when religious people use a book to defend the shitty actions they do in life, acting like they weren't written when the wheel wasn't even invented.
Even though the book itself, or like not the book, but like the 10 rules basically of Christianity are actually like, don't harm your neighbors or the people near you, yada yada yada. It's like good practice overall, but for some reason many people just don't follow those 10 rules apparently. I don't know why. Like, for if your neighbor is, I don't know, LGBTQ, suddenly the rules don't count anymore, I guess. But that's just another hole in the whole madness. What I'm talking about.
Except at least religion actually has validity to back things up. Astrology has nothing to it other than using it as a tool for toxic people. And it became more evident to me when looking at one of those more detailed astrology charts. And yes, apparently that's a thing. I mean, just look at this.
Oh my god. Okay, what the hell is that? So sun signs, sun sign professions and associated properties, color, gem, metal, paint. Okay, and like plants apparently. Yeah, this is just too far. Like maybe for something funny, like just use that for entertainment. For example, like okay, I confess, I have tarot cards. I have 2 decks of tarot cards. One is merchandise from Cardcaptor Sakura, so you can't even blame it on me. I'm an anime freaking weeb, and I wanted that merch because I love the series. And I also did readings, but it was purely for fun and seeing how it goes. And the other set that I have is just because it's based on folklore around female characters and like portraying those female characters. And I wanted that. I wanted like the whole thing. It's not because there were tarot cards. It was like the whole thing about the different stories that came with all of that. But yeah, I just purely do that for fun, and that is okay. I don't see a problem with it. I didn't even do that for the last couple of years even, but just this is so insane. Where's my sign? September. There. Virgo. What does Virgo do? Let's see what Mercury ruled by Virgo the Virgin. What? Okay, what is on the left side? I don't find it. No, there. Analytical, dedicated, discriminating, efficient, health conscious, helpful, introverted, logical, practical, precise, punctual, pure, responsible, sensible, fuzzy, overcritical, worrying. Yeah, but now, so those are so many buzzwords, right? Those are so many buzzwords. And yes, like I am dedicated, I am efficient, I'm introverted, I'm helpful, I worry a lot. I have a high sense of responsibilities. But then if we just look at what do we have? Aquarius, because I can say Aquarius, the word, I have trouble with the other ones. Friendly, I am friendly. I am sometimes logical. Sometimes I'm unpredictable. I'm sometimes rebellious. I don't know. Like those are just a lot of buzzwords of types of personalities. Everybody could everything. Like if I just go to, I don't know, Leo, ambitious. I have ambition. I'm confident and competitive. Otherwise, I would not do this job. I am creative. I'm very proud of myself. I know how to lead people. So, like, you get the point. Like everything could be anyone. You can just try this with yourself. Like look at different things, and if you have like, let's say, more than 5 attributes that are for you, okay, so but you get the point that this is just written, and this is also like with horoscopes and everything you do, and it's written or said when you do tarot reading. It's written and said that it will fit on you, because the people who do that read how you behave, what you say, what maybe you fiddle with your hands because you're nervous. They read you very, very precisely, and based on that they will make a reading for you. And like depending on what kind of questions you ask, for example, and like very little information that you give, and that is already enough to do a reading like that. Okay, so it is fine to do for fun. It is fine to do out of boredom. Who cares? But make it your whole life, your whole personality to be, let's say, a butt towards other people, for example, or rejecting maybe the love of your life because he has or she has the wrong zodiac sign. That is absolutely, I'm sorry to say, crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I should be sorry. I want to be a good role model. I'm sorry, but please, maybe seek therapy. Maybe you're ready for that instead.
This one right here I found online. What is even going on in this? If I didn't look twice, I would think this was just straight up ripped out of some religious book. Does that say 4 elements?
Yeah, it has like 4 elements, but I don't know what the left ones are. The cardinal, fixed, mutable. I don't know about this. But different zodiac signs are linked to different elements. That's what I know, and different elements have another meaning again on top of the zodiac sign. This is how I remember it.
Elements? Is this Avatar the Last Airbender? Like, what's going on, bro? And it even gets to the point where they start linking organs to...
Oh yeah, and this is also like a thing, because it also, like, this is probably linked or taken out of the chakra system that is popular in Asia, so that your body has different chakra and that you can target, that you can heal, that does different things. It is so complicated, and just go to therapy.
Signs. I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, how does being a Leo have anything to do with your heart and back? How does being a Gemini have anything to do with your arms and lungs? The only somewhat valid one, which is kind of crazy to me, is Cancer, and that's because they linked it with breasts. But I kind of see how it would be so easy to blame something using one of these astrology charts. When you've got charts like this showing a million interpretations of something, it could just be so easy. I could just pick out some of these like they're fast food. All right, I can take this reason to blame. Ooh, I could take this reason to blame. I'll take that one as an excuse. Ooh, this one is such a good cover up. I'm definitely using it. It's just a gaslighting tool. The most professional gaslighting tool at that. Then we got the actual personality traits that astrology girls always like to bring up. So the whole point of astrology is it's supposed to predict how you're going to act. And there's websites that tell you the character traits of every zodiac sign. So these girls using their super scientific skills, which is just checking astrology websites that pop up first on Google. Now, no.
And the thing is, so because they Google everything, right? I mean, it's okay to Google. No blame on that. But the problem is, depending on which kind of guru you're following or which kind of guru group or whatever, they will say sometimes different things and say, no, this is wrong, no, that is wrong. And then the next one says, but this is right and that is wrong. There's no rules, there's nothing. You just believe what you kind of want to believe. And it's kind of sad. I don't know, it's kind of sad. I mean, like, I don't, for example... Okay, so I don't have anything if people are religious. Go all out, all power to you. If it helps you, if it brings you community, a sense of connection, a sense of safety even, like, just go all out, live your life. I'm fine. You are fine, and we all are fine, and that's good. Where it stops is like where you harm people, where you gaslight people, where you discriminate people, and the same goes with the astrology thing. Like, if it helps you, fine. If you start harming people, gaslighting them, or treating them badly because of your zodiac sign that they don't even have influence on, they could be the nicest people on the planet and you still hate them. And that is just stupid. Utterly stupid. Please, get help.
Exactly how you will act in every situation for the rest of your life. Isn't that great? I mean, just get the astrology girls to predict what will happen for the rest of your life. But when you take an actual look at the personality...
Okay, let's see on this personality trait too. Which one was I again? I forgot. Virgo. There. Positive attributes. Efficient, industrious. What does that even mean? Calm, altruistic. Was not that at Leo. Adaptive. Highly sensitive, overcritical, materialistic. Some things are true, some things are not. Let's just go to Libra. Fair, wise, helpful, friendly. Was that not another one which I had earlier? Wasn't that like... Which one did I do? I already forgot. And then negative attributes. Indifferent, vain, love of convenience. And then Capricorn, self-disciplined, serious, stoic. You can be everything in one person. You are not linked to this. Like I said, funny activity, but just don't
personality traits of each sign,
take it too serious.
You start to realize that there are personality traits for other signs which aren't your sign, which you can relate to. And let me give you one example. I did a little test and went on one of these websites to see my traits based on my zodiac sign. Yeah. So my sign is Aquarius. And out of the 6 character traits...
Purposefully esoteric. Doesn't do feelings, just concepts, actually believes in conspiracy theories, more in love with humanity as a whole than individuals, always feels like an outcast. Fetishizes personal freedom. Wait, you can fetishize that? That's new. How do I fetishize personal freedom? Interesting.
they gave, they got one right about me. One. But I thought this was supposed to know how I'm about to act. I was damn near ready to go to one of these websites and see full on every single trait I have and embody. And honestly, the trait they gave me is pushing it because it says actually believe in conspiracy theories. I believe in some and I don't believe in some, but I just gave it to them. And with every other sign I checked, there was about 5 other ones where I have the exact same character trait by the other sign that is not.
See, it's just
even my sign.
I'm sorry,
so the whole
it's made
point of
up.
zodiac signs determining who I am and
I mean,
who you
with
are
saying
and how
that, I know I will not fix those girls because like fixing comes from within, from yourself. But it's just like telling them probably, hey, it's good for fun. Please don't make it a big deal. Please, it's not your personality. You're more than just that, okay?
I'll act for the rest of my life, and what my character traits are is the
I
most
wonder where it's
inaccurate
coming
piece of
from.
dog shit ever.
I wonder if it's like, oh, that's
Honestly,
that was a very weird picture. A frame. I wonder where it's coming from that like they're so depending on those zodiac signs. As if it's like, I mean, it gives off kind of order and stability. Maybe they are coming from a very unstable environment. But then it's even more important to seek therapy, you know? So, or if they feel unstable with themselves, which is, I think many people have that. Like I'm very certain there is a root of why they're so digging into it. I mean, for some it could be like a hyper focus when you're autistic or have ADHD, but I don't think all of them have it. Right? So even like normies or neurotypical people are astrology girls, and this is maybe like some root of instability, and then the desperate journey to find that maybe. But I'm just guessing, okay? I'm just guessing. As I said, therapy, best call for that.
I really want you all to do this test after watching this video as well. Because if
World
you say you
needs
can't
more
find a
therapy
trait in
overall.
another zodiac sign, you're lying. And what I
Okay.
noticed about these websites is that they're never exactly the same character traits throughout the whole
Yeah.
board. On some websites, they'll say one thing is this trait. Meanwhile, on another website, they'll say something
it's
else
the
is supposed to be your
opposite.
trait. Like what is supposed to be my trait now? I'm confused now. You would think that since
It's
this is
just
some magical
everything.
science to these believers that determine how we're all going to live the rest of our lives, that it would straight up have a formula written out and everything would be the same. But from what it really looks like, they're just kind of making up things to throw in each category to make it more relatable to you. So since every perceivable type of character trait is written out on these websites for them, it turns into ammunition for these girls to use. They could just
And they kind of always have an answer for you, basically. So no matter what you will ask, they will manipulate. For example, they have like the normal astrology signs or like the zodiac signs, but then you say, nah, that's not what I meant. And then they just like look, for example, deeper into their book and then say, oh yeah, but Aries was like, in this year, the element of Aries was fire. So that makes a lot of sense now that you say that. And then they continue manipulating, just adding things up so that it fits whatever kind of information you give to them, basically. And this is just, I don't know.
blame it on every single
Gaslight?
reason due to
Could
their
you call
sign
that
other than their shitty
gaslighting?
behavior.
What kind of word is that I'm missing? Like they're fooling you? I'm not sure.
And to put the nail in the coffin to prove traits are not even important and don't make any sense, NASA themselves have straight up came out and said astrology is not real and that it does not determine your personality. Oh, hey, you don't believe me? Go ahead and search up the multiple statements NASA has made saying astrology is
Even
not real.
NASA's
You
like,
want me to
no,
believe
stop it,
you
you're stupid.
over NASA? Yeah, all right, okay. Another annoying thing is when these girls start to bring up compatibility into it. That's when you know you've reached the worst of the worst.
That is
type.
like what is your perfect partner zodiac sign, basically?
They think that just because a chart says that they're not
Oh, Jesus Christ.
compatible with the sign, that they can't remotely be near that person or they'll start disintegrating into the air. Sorry, we can't be friends. You're a zebra and I'm an aquarium. I just can't date you. I'm so sorry.
I'm an
You're a candy corn and I'm a
aquarium.
uranium stick. Bro, are you 5 years old? Imagine finding your dream person in the future. It doesn't matter who it could be. It could be anybody. They're
Yeah.
absolutely stunning from head to toes, financially set in every way, share your core values and thoughts. Everyone around you loves them. They make you feel like the best person ever, only to not date them because the star alignments on the day they came out their mother's vagina didn't cooperate with your mother's. You really need to seek help if you believe this.
Yeah.
And I looked at one of these
I think Tommy and I are on the
compatibility
same
boards, and
boat
let's just
then,
say, it's the most
on this.
confusing piece of paper ever. Just look at this. How can you
What is that even, dude? What is that? So birth ascendants. Favorable should be an excellent love match. Less favorable may be good, but both of you need to continue to work on the relationship. Critical can be hard to make this relationship progress smoothly. Wait, what was I? Virgo. So I can go with Taurus, apparently, with Cancer, another Virgo, Scorpio. Wait. Why is this a pattern? Like, look. It starts here with a straight line, then two axes, then circles. Axis. Oh, it's a little bit of a pattern, not completely continuing it. There are some interruptions, like here's a circle. It should be like a, but here's just axes, here just circles, here's just axes. This is one interruption again, but here just axes again. Like super tiny interruptions. This is just that it looks even made up. It just looks made up. Like someone was like, I would just draw some funny things on the paper.
How can you even determine what is going on here? This one looks like a bingo board. And nigga,
that also looked like a pattern. Where's the hard thing? Here. See? It looks a lot like just freaking gift wrapping paper.
Bingo board. And nigga, is that a disco floor? Why is there percents on this one? Then girls will wonder, why don't men love astrology? Why don't they like it like us? Now, not all of y'all maybe like these type of girls, but a good amount of girls out there are definitely like this. And some of them are probably your friends, but you're not stopping them. You're letting them build up this crazy type of mentality. It's like watching an 8-year-old drive a car and not stopping them to see when they're gonna crash. You know what they're gonna end up leading into. Some of them will study this board to make sure to the T that they are compatible with someone. They could have two choices in dating. It could be Ryan Reynolds or EDP. And if EDP is more compatible with them, they will take him over Ryan Reynolds.
Who's the ADP guy? I don't know who that is. Maybe you can educate me or not. That would be very lovely.
And if EDP is more compatible with them, they will take him over Ryan Reynolds. Also, while I did more studying for this video, apparently there's some people that believe you can have two zodiac signs. It's called a cusp sign, which is the blend of two zodiac signs. I really can't understand.
I'm getting a headache from this.
Just collecting these like they're Dragon Balls or Infinity Stones. What is going on now? It's like they come up with random terminology nowadays and just shove it down people's throats for them to believe. And you best believe these astrology hoes is gonna believe this. It kind of reminds me of when people,
because otherwise you don't have something new. Like if you are, let's say you're an influencer, and there are astrology influencers, and then you just post the same thing over and over and over again, because like the zodiac signs, they don't change, right? So you kind of have to make up stuff to make it more interesting, and like, hey, new quote unquote studies shows that you can have this, what was the name? Crisp? I don't know. Zodiac sign, basically. It's just crisp now.
People were putting the word sexual in front of anything. Like the word gay sexual, which is a girl who's attracted to gay boys. Or dream sexual. We're not even going to talk about what dream sexual is. And my final statements at the end of this video is the following. Astrology. I don't think I can ever engage with someone who religiously follows it, because I don't have time for that. Like, I live in the real world. It's honestly perfectly fine if you believe in it. Hell, who am I to tell you what to believe in? There's people that still believe the earth is flat in the 21st century. But if you go ahead and start blaming things on your sign and saying this and that was because of your sign, yeah, you are an immediate red flag and no one is going to ever want you. And the thing is, it really wouldn't be that bad if people didn't take it too—
By the way, that's me. That's just straight up, who exposed me?
The extreme like they do.
Also,
it's funny that some of these people put blood, sweat, and tears into studying things like the zodiac signs, the charts, the elements, all of that, but end up failing their science and math classes. Like, bro, put that energy into the right place. What are you doing? Anyways, y'all know what to do. Follow my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys.
Yeah, give Tony some love. Was a good video. It's like a good summary of how crazy it is, basically. And yeah, like I said, my thing is like, if you believe in something and it helps you, it supports you, it stabilizes your life, go for it. If it becomes your personality to such an extent that you're harming people, gaslight them, or discriminate them, whatever it is, you should seek help. That is my end plaidoyer for this. What are your thoughts on astrology? Do you know your zodiac sign? Because maybe you don't even know. That is okay, by the way. I'm not judging. And how is your perspective on, I wouldn't even say astrology girls, but it is mainly girls, as he said in the beginning. But how is your opinion on astrology people? Well, yeah, let's see what we can decide. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk anymore. It's time to say goodbye. I see you tomorrow. I see you maybe on stream. Schedule us down below. Bye bye. Be safe outside.